Good. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?
Not too good.
Not too good. I like that. Hi, how are you?
Great.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? I think this is my biggest audience yet when it comes to this speech. Second question is, you can answer if you want. What do you want? Anybody want to answer?
$1 million after taxes.
$1 million after taxes. Anybody else? Sleep. Fulfillment. Okay. Third question is why? You care to answer that? Why? Anybody? Quality of life. Okay. Anybody else?
I agree. Better quality of life.
What do you want to sleep? Most people would say the answer to this question is, I'm okay. I don't know what I want. I don't know. Why? Because it's a safe answer. Or you just reject the answer, which is fine. Nobody cares. So why would you want to answer anyway, right? It's okay. It's a safe answer. There is no emotional damage here. Because in the past, somebody asked you this question and you answered and they ridiculed you or they shamed you or they guilted you. You're like, what would you, like, how could you want that? That's not normal or whatever they say. And that caused you some emotional damage. And this emotional damage shapes your whole personality. A lot of people have swept it under the rug so long and they don't even notice that it's shaping their whole character today. I want you guys to try a quick exercise with me. It's called the little me. So I want you guys to put your hands in front of you and then just close your eyes real quick. Nobody's gonna hurt you, nobody behind you. And then just go back to a memory when you were 5 or 6 or 7 years old, however back you can go, and just see that emotion. I mean, see that scenario there, that memory. If it's outside, look at the clouds, the grass, the people around you. If it's inside, look at the furniture, look at the ceiling, the table, the people around you. I want you to ask yourself the same 3 questions. How are you? What do you want? And why? Take a few seconds there. Okay, back to me. That give you a little bit of clarity? A little bit? That's the little me exercise. It's designed to give you a little bit of clarity. What has been your most baffling mistake? You remember? Was it at work? Was it at school? Was it with your family? Was it with an ex-lover? Did that give you a little bit of emotional damage when it happened? This is what we're talking about today. I have 3 stories for you really quick to illustrate my points. Number 1, there was a scar on a lady's face. This is from the book Psycho-Cybernetics. The lady went to a plastic surgeon. She had a terrible accident. The plastic surgeon removed the scar from her face, yet she could still see the scar when she looked in the mirror. Number 2, Joseph McClendon III. He speaks at Tony Robbins seminars all over the world. Joseph McClendon is a black guy. Joseph McClendon grew up in the military as a military brat. He was in Germany. All white kids. Teacher opens up the book. Today we're going to talk about Dirty Joe. He was a black kid who didn't take showers and stunk. Emotional damage. My own story, for me, it's always been pretty girls. I'm not the tallest guy, but I always went for the prettiest girl. I still remember in the 3rd grade, Rebecca. I see her outside of school with her mom, and I said, "Hey, I like your daughter." Rebecca hides behind her mom and says, I only like you like a brother? Emotional damage. I want you to think of yourself as a Rolex, a Ferrari, or a beach house. Even though you may have scars and nicks, you may have your roof blown out, you still have worth. You still have value in your property. Is this amicable enough for you? What is the cure? It's love. Self-love, love to others, back and forth, and love to God, back and forth. How do you do this? Self-love, massages, manicures, pedicures. Love to others, hugs, kisses, spending time together, 5 love languages. And love to God, prayer, meditation, spending some time and space. Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, I'd like you guys to think of Toastmaster as a safe place that you can share your stories and share your scars and your uniqueness. This is a place where you can tell a story and a bad metaphor and a bad joke and people will still laugh, they will still clap for you. Embrace that. Use that. Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, embrace your uniqueness, embrace your scars, embrace your emotional damage. Madam Toastmaster,